Hello guys, my name is Donnie and welcome back to my channel. This week unfortunately we're not going to be working on the Messerschmitt, but I've got a real exciting reason for that, and that is because I'm expanding my workshop. Let me just show you quickly. Guys, my workshop used to end over here, my shed or my roof or whatever you want to call it, and I'm busy expanding it all the way right to the end of my yard. And what I'm going to be doing then is I'm going to be removing that shed and putting a wall up at the back and enclose this whole space, which is going to make my workshop floor about 3 or 4 times larger than it is already. And I'm super excited about that because then I'll be able to make myself a little spray booth there at the back, and I'm going to be able to work on more than one project at a time because currently I was limited with space. So that's the reason why I'm not working on the Messerschmitt this week. Things are going a bit slower than expected, but next week we're going to jump right back to that again. But I thought I'm going to use this week or this time to show you guys my new project, or my next project, or the project that I'm going to be doing in conjunction with the Messerschmitt, because now I have space to do that. And let me reveal that straight away. It is a replica of a Jaguar D Type. Now guys, this is super exciting because the original D Types, like the other replicas that I like building, are just about impossible to come by, and they cost millions of dollars or euros or pounds or billions of rands, if you want to put it that way. But these replicas are also rather expensive if they're built correctly, and I plan on building this one correctly. Guys, I've been wanting to do this project. It is a commission project, so I'm doing it for someone, and I've been wanting to do this project for that person for many years. And when he called me up the other day and asked if I wanted to do the project, I jumped at the opportunity and I just went and collected the car. I did not even look at what is inside. So you guys and myself are going to be the first. This is going to be the first time that we're going to open up this car and see what we've got to work with, and then we can take it from there. So I'm going to take this video to just remove the body, remove the shell, and see what kind of goodies came with the car, and then we can assess it from there and see how we're going to be building this replica. Let's do it. Okay, so I just want to check if I can with one hand remove most of the goodies that came with the car and just put it on the table. This looks like a door, and I've got a nice steering wheel here as well. Just want to see what came with the car, because like I said, I have not even seen what came with the car myself. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this nice steering wheel. Just needs some cleaning up. I don't know what the original one looks like, but this one looks very nice, I've got to tell you. Let me just check what else. These seats, fiberglass seats, are nice, but unfortunately they are definitely not what the original car looked like. So we're probably not going to be using those. And what else came with the car? I wonder what this is all about. Let me just put it over here. Other pieces of steel, and looks like some CAD files, cardboard assisted drawings. What else have we got here? Some kind of, looks like, I don't know. I think this might have been a pedal box of sorts. I don't know. Not going to be using that. Yes, a rather pretty looking gear lever. I hope that the original one looks like this, because that's beautiful. And we've got a steering column here. Let's put that on the floor. And what else have we got here? Some nuts and bolts. Looks like a, let me just put the nuts and bolts over here. And what have we got here? This looks like a fuel cell. Let's take that out. We've got another steering box here. Looks pretty. I wonder if I'm going to be using that. Because guys, like I said, the thing is, my idea with this car is making a very, very exact replica, as close as I can. So if there are things that wasn't on the original car, I would prefer removing that. Like for instance, those seats. Let's get this battery out. Ugh, I'm going to use 2 hands for this. Just give me a second. Alright guys, so I got everything out. Inside was a fuel cell, which was probably, that must be like 100 liters or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that. Plus the fiberglass cover that goes on top there. Plus one header and a couple of other things like a brake booster and so on. And also I got these 2 boxes of stuff. Let's just check what's going on inside there. Maybe I've got some more goodies that I can use on this project. Let me just get you guys on the stand. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. The inside looks, I've got a nice filler cap, which I'm definitely going to be using. And some beautiful mirrors ×2, and maybe this is some more CAD drawings now. These are just a list of things, and a nice classic picture of what the car used to look like. Wow guys, this is one beautiful looking car, I've got to tell you. The original ones was made out of aluminium. This one is out of fiberglass, but what I plan on doing, guys, is I've already bought many sheets of aluminium, and I want to replace some of the fiberglass parts on this car with aluminium. Not all of it, but I'm going to replace some of the parts with aluminium, like the doors and the boot lid and the little wing at the back and so on. And I think that's just going to add to the value of this car. What else have we got here? Wow, what's this? Gee whiz. Oh, this is a service manual of an old Jaguar. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna go through this also. Let's just see what's happening in this box over here. I'm sure it's not weather equipment. It says on the box. There's some more goodness inside. What have we got here? Let's just check this out quickly. These looks like some bogey cords, spark plug coils, and yeah, some nice latches, and wheel rim covers and flanges, it seems, for the exhaust flanges. So there's a couple of good stuff inside. Let's just have a look at what we've got here. This is some indicators that are not correct. I can use these on a Land Rover, but they're not right for this car. I know exactly which indicators we're going to be using for the Jaguar. And okay, some dials and gauges. What else have we got here? Let's just have a look quickly what we got here. These are the correct indicators, guys. I presume that they come from Morris. I think the Morris miner uses the same indicators. That's what I heard from a guy that's a specialist in the field. I'm not exactly sure if it's a Morris miner or something, but those indicators are rather, it can be come by. That's all. What have we got here? Oh, these are the seat belts. Okay, so we got a set of seat belts, which is rather important. But that's basically what we got there. Right, guys, so let me just go and get my lovely assistant, aka my wife, and she can help me remove this fiberglass bonnet, and maybe we can remove the whole shell, and then we can have a look and see what's going on inside. Let's do that. Nice guys, there we go. We took off the fiberglass bits, everything was loose. I nearly wrote off my shin on that piece of bar over there. That's not a problem, but look at this guys here. This is what the chassis looks like, and I am very much surprised at how good it is looking. I've got a set of nice brand new wheels and the right rims for this replica, and also the right size. They are, what did I see? They are 16-inch wheels, which is the right size for this replica. And guys, it is basically complete. I don't know exactly what this chassis is based off. It looks as if it might be a Cobra, AC Cobra chassis, or used to be, but that is not a concern. The original car had a monocoque chassis. In other words, the aluminium body was part of the chassis. Now obviously that's not going to happen with this fiberglass one, so we got a nice and rigid chassis that I'm going to be using. The drivetrain is complete, the prop shafts, the rear differential, the brakes, everything is there. So I think this is just going to need some cleaning up, and maybe redo some of the electrics on this, on the engine and so on. But yeah, there's a lot here already, and I'm rather excited about that. That saves me a lot of time and effort. It's even got a radiator in there, and that's it. But I've got enough to work with, and I have enough work to do on this car. But like I said, I'm super excited. I know that I'm probably gonna regret building this car for someone, because I'm gonna be pouring my heart and my soul into this replica, and I think it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous when it is done. Like I said, I plan on replacing stuff like this rear boot with aluminium. The same, I'm gonna build an aluminium boot and door and stuff out of aluminium, the same way that I did with that Messerschmitt. If you haven't seen that, please go check out that video where I made those fenders for the Messerschmitt. So I'm going to be using a lot of aluminium in this car just to make it feel a bit more authentic. Obviously we're not going to be fooling anyone, but at least it's going to look like the original. And the client and I have spoken, and we are thinking of making this car represent one of the famous Le Mans winning cars. In other words, putting the numbers and the stickers and everything on this car so that it would look like a replica of one of the famous cars that was in Le Mans back in the day. But guys, this is exciting stuff, and I'm really looking forward to it. So guys, that is me, and that is the video for this week, and I hope that you guys are looking forward to this build as well. I think it's going to be awesome. But like I said, this week I'm just going to be continuing and finishing up on my workshop, and next week I'm going to be working on the Messerschmitt once again and putting out another video for you guys to see. But once again, thanks for joining me, and I really do appreciate you guys' feedback and input, and everyone that's DMing me and sending messages and so on. I really love that, and I enjoy it. I enjoy speaking to all of you guys from all over the world, and thanks for joining me in my workshop, and I'll see you guys next week. Cheers!